Hey guys, welcome to the channel. If you're new here, think about hitting that subscribe button. Today we're going to learn how to make a custom, easy, super professional title right inside Premiere Pro. So if you're new to Premiere Pro, or you just want to learn more about it, stick around and let's learn something new together. Okay guys, so I'm going to show you how to do a simple, easy, cinematic title that will make your videos look really professional and really clean. So let's go ahead and just move this stuff out of the way real quick. We're going to jump over here. We're going to click our type tool right here. We're going to click that on the screen and we're going to go ahead and type in what we need. I'm just going to put film form tutorials. Okay, you can put whatever you want, of course. It's really up to you. And we're going to jump over here into the effects control. I'm going to find a text that I like. Let's see if we can find one. We'll just put that one on there. That'll work fine. I'm going to spread it out just a bit more. Kind of makes it look a little cleaner. I'm going to make it a little bit bigger. Now, of course, you can always make your title bigger by grabbing a corner and going from there. It's also easier sometimes just doing it from here. I'm going to show you a really super easy way to align this. You're going to go over here into the essential graphics. If for some reason this is not up on here, just go up to your window, find the essential graphics, and add that bad boy on. We're just going to hit the align and transform tool. Boom, boom, done, done and done, and it is aligned and ready to go. Okay, so on mine I had it fade in and fade out. There's two ways you can do this. The first way is you can just add transitions, of course, and you know, it's basic. There you go. I prefer not doing it that way, and I'm going to show you why. We're going to jump back into our effects control. I'm going to go 1 second in, and I'm going to go over here to the opacity tool. I'm going to hit a keyframe right there. And the stopwatch is already clicked. If it's not highlighted blue, go ahead and click highlighted blue. But remember, anytime you hit that, it's going to drop a keyframe wherever you're at. Then we're going to go to 4 seconds. Should be good. We're going to add another keyframe. Then we're going to go all the way to the end. I'm actually going to drag this out till it's 5 seconds. Go right there. And we are gonna, instead of clicking a keyframe, we're just gonna go ahead and drag down to 0%. Then we're gonna go back to the beginning and we're gonna hit 0%. Boom. Now you essentially just did the exact same thing. You just created what you did with the transition. That's pretty much exactly what it is, but I'm gonna show you why I prefer doing it this way. Now on mine, I have it kind of blurring in to focus and then out of focus again. So that's what we're going to do next. We're going to go over here to the effects. I'm going to type in blur. I'm going to grab the Gaussian blur and I'm going to slap it on there. We're going to scroll all the way down to where we see the blur. Now this is why I prefer using keyframes up here at the top than actually doing transitions, because it helps me align things, because sometimes I'm not just going to be 1 second in, I'm not going to be 4 seconds out. Sometimes you'll be a random second. So it kind of helps being able to see them, okay? So we're going to go right there. We're going to, boom, click the stopwatch, and it already adds a keyframe where we need, right on 1 second. We're going to go down here to 4 seconds, and we're going to click a keyframe. Then we're going to go to the very end, and we're going to turn this up to 40. And we're going to go all the way to the beginning. We're going to also type in 40. So now we've got this in and out of focus as it's fading in and out. So it kind of gives it a little bit more dimension. It kind of just makes it look a little bit more dynamic. So on mine, let's see, what else did we do here? We kind of have a slow fade in and fade out. So this is pretty much the last step, and this is about the easiest one. So at the beginning of yours, we're going to come up to scale, we're just going to hit the stopwatch right there at the very beginning. Make sure you're lined up all the way at the beginning. If you're not, for some reason, and your keyframe's way out here, you can always grab it and bring it all the way back to the beginning. We're going to go all the way to the end, and we're just going to, let's just give it a 10% bigger. Now, it just has a gradual fade forward. Of course, you can always do way more if you want, but for 5 seconds, you kind of want your audience just to be able to read it pretty simple, you know. So yeah, that's pretty much it right there. Of course, you can always add video underneath it, which is what I did here. So you could grab any video and you could just slap it underneath there. Boom, there you go. Same thing. You can even add a transition to this, or you can do the same thing we did with the text, and it would work the exact same. So now you kind of got this cool, dynamic, simple, easy title. Yeah, that's about it. It's super easy. It's not very hard. I know a lot of people are kind of, you know, worried to do custom titles, but that's about as easy as it is. Now, let me show you one more quick and easy thing. If you want to create this and save this for later, what we're going to do is we're going to go right here. We're going to hit Export as Motion Graphic Template. Boom, hit that. We're going to go ahead and title that as Titles Tutorial. That'll work fine. We can pick a destination, local drive, whatever. I'm just going to leave in the essential graphics right there. I'm going to hit OK. Boom, it's there. Now, if we jump back into essential graphics and we go to Browse, boom, it's right here. Drag and drop. Now we have it right there. And of course, you can always go back into the edit and you can change this to whatever you want. You may have to resize things and change a few things, but it essentially has everything you just did. It keeps all your keyframes that you have right here. So it's an easy way. So it's not like you have to do this every video. It's something that will, you know, if you spend a little bit of time making it now and you're like, oh, I don't really want to, you know, or your project gets deleted and you're like, dang it, I was using that for everything I have. That's a super easy way to do it. You literally just right click, boom, export as motion graphic, type in whatever you want to call it, hit OK, and then it would go into your Essential Graphics, browse, and you got it right here. You can already see I got a couple different ones, and we'll probably hit those in another video. You know, you can always mess around with it. You can even do transitions on it if you want. The best way, though, that I found is if you go ahead and keyframe the transitions in and out, it will all come over with you to the Essential Graphics when you create it for later. Okay, cool. There you go. A super easy way to make custom titles right inside Premiere Pro. Well, guys, that's all I got for you. Until next time, go create something. I'll see you next week. Click it. Click it. Click it. Go ahead, hit subscribe too.